Good morning. My name is Bruce Reek. I was asked to say a few words about my experiences at Emmanuel. I've been attending Emmanuel for over 20 years. My wife Molly and I joined the church when there were only 60 people attending. We're involved in many activities and programs at this church. She taught Sunday school. I helped with confirmation and high school groups. Our children, John and Sarah, were confirmed and received their graduation quilts at Emmanuel. At one point, my wife and I were struggling in our marriage. I have no doubt the thing that kept us together and made our marriage even better was our faith. We would come and sit together in the pew and not give up. I've helped lead many mission trips in the United States and also to Nicaragua, Mexico, Guatemala, and Costa Rica. I'm currently involved with an orphanage in Kenya. Our family hosted the church picnic at our farm for many years. So this church really has been an extension of our family. We've had so many fun celebrations in this church. Life was good. But then it hit 4.5 years ago. Molly was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. Our lives were shattered. We had so much support from this congregation. 9 months later, on her last night on this earth, the praise team came to our house and sang for Molly. We had our celebration of life in this church. For many months, I would put on my fake smile and come to church. I was hurting, but the warmth and support in this church kept me going. After a year, I decided I was going to move to Arizona because I hate cold weather. I bought a house in Scottsdale, spent the winter there. The following winter, I spent time again in Arizona, but I started to realize I missed Wisconsin. My job was going to be more difficult if I was in Arizona. I missed this church community. And then there was this woman. I was not planning on dating anyone, especially anyone from around here. But I've got dogs, and I always tell people to bring their dog out to the farm to run. Well, one day at church, Linda Schulte, a third service person, took me up on that offer. We had known each other for years. Our kids went to Badger together. We realized we had a lot in common. Now I'm engaged and getting married on June 30th. Thank you. Thank you. This church community has been there for my worst times and my best times. This church, this group of people, we are a supportive community. As you heard earlier, we are the arms and feet of Jesus. I can experience God when I'm out running in the woods, but I cannot experience the community. We don't know when we'll need this support. Our congregation embraces the young mother struggling to raise her children, the newly divorced or widowed woman trying to find her way down an unfamiliar path, the person struggling with their sexuality, the person that's lonely, the person trapped in an abusive relationship, the family struggling to put food on the table. We welcome the guy that comes to church in old jeans and maybe has somewhat of an odor. And I thank you for that because sometimes I get busy in the morning and I have to feed the horses quick before I come to church. But seriously, we are a family. We are a welcoming and accepting community. This is a place of forgiveness. This is a place of refuge. This is a place of amazing grace. We are all here for a reason. God is working in and through all of you. Some days we need to take, and other days we need to give. We give our time, our money, and our hope to others. It's not a question of if you will need something, it's a matter of when you will need this community showing the love of Jesus. Please be involved. I love this church and the support I've had from all of you. Thank you.